Today we have the foam indirect CQRS system. We have a pressurized cylinder which is pressurized to 15 bar. Instruction stickers are on it. Certification are mentioned on these stickers. Instructions for maintenance and other specifications are mentioned on this side of the sticker. Service due dates and installation dates are mentioned over here. Contents are mentioned over here. And the model number is mentioned in this place on the sticker. Besides this, let's look at the valve of this cylinder. The valve of the cylinder has a manometer, it has a commissioning lever and a connection for HST. The commissioning lever's position, open or close, is monitored by this reed switch, which can be connected to the response panel or the CQRS response panel. To mount the cylinder, we have a mounting bracket. If I were to explain the simple working of this system would be that the HST is connected at the head of the valve. The valve is presently in the closed position and the cylinder is pressurized. The HST is pressurized with dry nitrogen to 15 bar of pressure. Once 15 bar of pressure is stabilized on the head of the cylinder, the safety screw can be removed and the valve can be turned up by 90 degrees to open it, and the cylinder is commissioned. The safety screw is then inserted back through the lever to secure it into place. The working of the cylinder is pretty simple. HST would be laid into the demonstration area. That HST, since it is pressurized and equalized to the internal pressure of the cylinder, is in stabilized condition. Whenever a HST detects a fire, a small puncture is created within that HST and the pressure is released from the HST. The release in pressure results in release in or depressurization of the head of the valve tube. This allows a small piston to be pushed up by the internal pressure of the cylinder. As the piston moves out, a separate port is exposed which allows the extinguishing agent to come out through this port. This is connected to the supply line, and the supply line is in turn connected to nozzles for distribution of the agent over the affected area. The indirect foam extinguisher has now been installed. The HST line has been pressurized and connected to the head of the cylinder. You can see the HST pressure is around 15 bar. To commission the cylinder, we will open the safety screw on the cylinder. To open the valve, using the multi-tool, we turn it by 90 degrees. The cylinder is now commissioned and the valve can be secured in its place by inserting the safety screw and tightening it. The safety screw makes sure that the valve cannot be tampered with. For the purpose of this demo, we have installed a HST line on the top of the ceiling, which will detect a fire source at the bottom. For detection, we have the HST line going across the ceiling, which will detect the fire source which is at the bottom. The spray of the extinguishing agent will come from the nozzle at the top. The fuel has been poured now. Light fire, closed door. Indirect foam equipment can also function in open area. As soon as the HST will burst, we'll hear a loud sound. and that's extinguishment. A very gentle spray of foam has covered the fire surface. And there is no reignition now. This ends our demonstration for 3-liter foam indirect CQRS system.